Hi, everybody, and welcome. I'm Tami. Welcome back to another, what do I want to say? A cooking session, I guess. I was going to say a batch cooking, but I'm not actually batch cooking, but it feels like I've been batch cooking all week. So it is bundle week. This is all about the vegan health bundle. I have been cooking out of the bundle ebook, e-recipe books for the past week. It'll be a week tomorrow. Can you believe it? It's actually gone by pretty fast. And today is no exception. I'm going to be showing you a variety of recipes and finishing some things up that I started. So for those of you who don't know, the Vegan Health Bundle is a little over 150 things. I think there's like 153 items. They're all e-products, which means they are ebooks or online video courses that you can have. If you were to purchase 153 of them separately, it would be a value of $8,000. But because we've all come together and put our things in a bundle, we are offering it to you, everything, $8,000 worth of content for $49. And so my link to purchase is, if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the show notes underneath the video where it says more. You click on that. And in the description down there, you will find my affiliate link. If you're watching on Instagram, click on my bio and you'll find the Linktree link in my bio. Tap on that. That will take you to the bundle link. And when you are using that bundle link, you get to have a little preview. You can scroll through and you can see all 153 items that you are going to get for your $49 before you decide to purchase. If you're watching on Facebook, Tom will, did you already put it in the post on Facebook, Tom, the link?
I'm going to check. I think so,
He's
yeah.
going to check. He thinks he did. If not, I have a pinned post at the top of my page, or, you know, every post that has gone up since last Friday has a link in there to our it's our affiliate link. So everyone who's participating in the bundle has their own affiliate link, and we get paid for the people that purchase through our link. So if you have done that or intend to do so, thank you so much for your support. We truly do appreciate it. And I have spent a small fortune on food this past week making all these incredible recipes. So I'll let you know what we're making. Oh, welcome, Colleen, Belinda, Becky, Debbie Jo. Thank you. Debbie Jo says this year bundle is amazing. Great tool to have. And I couldn't agree with you more. We have participated. This is our third year to be in the Vegan Health Bundle, which is led by Chef AJ and Melissa Maris. And I really believe that this one is the best to date. It's the most content that we've had, but within it, I just feel like the ebooks are incredible. So many people made new content just for the bundle. So, and here's an important thing to remember too. The bundle from year to year is completely different. Some people say, oh, well, I bought the bundle last year. Well, you didn't buy this bundle last year. Last year had different content in it. Tom and I create new content each year for the bundle, as do many other people. Now, some people might contribute something that's never been in this particular bundle before, but it might be something that they currently sell on their website or their blog or their YouTube channel, but it would be new content for the Vegan Health Bundle. So what do we have in there? Let me tell you. This is our new ebook, 117 pages, Cooking for Company, easy, plant-based, entertaining. I give you 10 complete menus with all the recipes, as well as a guideline on how to put that meal together, what you can make in advance and freeze if there is something that you can do that with, and you know what you can make the day before, what you should be doing the day of, hints and tips on feeding company. So we're super proud of this, and Tom did an incredible job inside the book. So all of our table of contents is all hyperlinks. That means if you are viewing this on your computer or your iPad or your phone, if you just tap on the name of the recipe, it takes you directly to that page. And here's the pictures of a brunch. And so I have brunch as well as dinner menus and lunch menus. And so, so you get to see all the different things that are going into that meal. When you go to the menu pages, you also get links to the recipe, hyperlinked. You tap on it, takes you directly to the recipe. Then when you're back here in the actual recipes, if you decide you want to go back to the table of contents, down here is a link to take you back to the table of contents. That prevents you from having to scroll back to get there. If you decide that you want to view a video, if we have a video that goes with the recipe, then there is a link up here at the top, and you will just click on that. It's a hyperlink, and it will take you to our blog post that has a video. So you don't have to register for this to access the videos. You will be able to link right to them. If you decide to print a page, which I love to print my recipes. If you decide to print a page, we have the QR code down here. I asked Tom if he could do this because I just think this is the greatest thing ever. And so then you can just take your smartphone, turn on the camera, place the camera lens over this. It will highlight it and put a little yellow box around it. And then you will get a link below that box. And you will just tap on that link and it will take you to the blog post where the video resides. So really super easy to use, very user-friendly. And then in the back, we have our favorite vendors and our resources. Also, everything is hyperlinked for you. So couldn't be any easier, you guys. I think that you're really going to love this. You'll love the ease of me putting the menus together for you. You can feel confident about making these menu items for people that don't eat like us. So, I mean, not everybody's going to be eating plant-based. Family and friends are going to come over who follow the standard American diet, but feel confident you can serve them these food. These are the menus that I have been using for the last, how many years? 11 years this month, and to rave reviews from family and friends. I know when they ask me for the recipe and they follow the standard American diet, but they want this whole food plant-based recipe, I know I have a winner. So don't pass by the bundle. Get the bundle. This is not available on our website. It will not be available on the website until after the bundle is over, and it will sell for $27.50. So if you just add $22 more, a little less than 22 to it, you can get all $8,000 worth of content. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. Just preface them with 3 question marks and with 3 question marks. And that way those will pop out at me. I'm just going to take a look
Els
here.
commented that she didn't know there's going to be another video today.
Oh, well, you know, I was cooking like crazy this morning. And as you know, my friend, Chef AJ, is one of the people putting together the bundle. And she's having people on her show that are participating in the bundle. I'll be on Sunday. And, you know, she's so tired at the end of the day. So I've been taking her food, her and Charles' food. So I was making a bunch of stuff this morning. And then I delivered a nice big bag full of food to them. And then I came home and I was like, well, I've already started a couple things. We should probably just do another cooking show because I've got all this food. And it's also been great to be able to share food with AJ and Charles because Tom and I can't possibly.
What you got going on over here?
We can't, a dessert. We can't possibly eat all of this food that I've been cooking the last week by ourselves. So, so here we go. I just have some roasted chickpeas that I did. And they are going to go with this salad. And this salad is the Chana chat salad. Also, if you look in the description under the video on YouTube, we have the names of the recipes and which ebook they came out of. Do you hear this? These get so nice and crispy. And so these are Indian flavored. I used Indian spices, and this is for the Chana Chat salad out of the Great North Indian Vegan Cookbook by Broccoli Mom that is in the bundle. And so these are going to top our salad when we get to our salad. Tom, I'm going to hand that off to you. And then we have some corn on the cob that I'm going to go ahead and get going in the air fryer. So it's Broccoli Mom's recipe. It's called roasted corn on the cob, and it's like a street food in India. So you can put it in the oven. She has directions for that, but we're going to, Tom, if you could pop that, or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Pop that in the air fryer, 400 degrees. Let's set it for 15 minutes, and then we'll turn them. And we want them to get nice and roasted. The picture she shows.
A convection bake or air fry?
No, air fry.
15 minutes, go.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Chef AJ is here.
Oh, hey, AJ. And so we're going to just roast it. She shows it very like charred. You could do it on a barbecue grill too, if you have a barbecue grill. And then when we get it done, we've got some limes here and a special seasoning mix that she gives you the recipe for. And we're going to dip our limes in that and then rub that all over the corn. I think it's going to be really tasty. So that will be fun. And here is the salad. So lots of fresh vegetables. This is romaine, fresh tomatoes, fresh bell peppers, some red onion. I went ahead and threw some red cabbage in there, some diced cucumbers. So lots of fresh vegetables, lots of vegetables in all of the dishes in the cookbook. Watch yesterday's video. I showed you what I made yesterday. A couple of those dishes, I think 3 things I delivered to AJ and Charles today for them to try. Tom and I had it for lunch today, and it was absolutely delicious. I'm just so in love with this cookbook. I'm new to cooking Indian food, but I'm learning, and I still don't know how to pronounce anything that I'm making, but it tastes delicious. Tom, I'm really, really hot. Could you open up a window or two to get a cross
How many
breeze?
times did you spell the roti to me? Because I thought
I know. I kept spelling.
I thought you were saying oat grody, but you were saying oat roti.
I know. He had oat groats on his mind. Okay. So something that I made today that I'm super excited about. And AJ, I brought some of this to you. I think you're going to be really surprised at how delicious this is when you try it. So out of the Broccoli Mom's book, the Great North Indian Vegan Cookbook, I made her oat roti. And so, there's lots of like naan and different types of flatbreads that you can have with your Indian food. So you can, dip it in the sauces, put chutney on it, lots of different things you can do. Most of them are not gluten-free. She has this excellent recipe that is gluten-free, and it's made different than any other oat-based flatbread that I have seen. Most of those are raw and you're blending it in the blender. Well, she has a different method, and it's cooked. You're cooking the oat flour. And so these turned out so good. So when I was making them on the griddle, they like puffed up, almost made me think of like pita bread, and they taste amazing. So I just made them plain like her recipe called for, but you could totally make these garlic or onion. You could add some raw garlic to it. I think you could add garlic powder and onion powder. to them. And so you could even probably add some fresh herbs to them if you wanted to. So I'll be experimenting and trying some different flavors with these. Just the plain one is absolutely delicious. So fun to have bread. And I'm gluten-free, so these are totally gluten-free. Use gluten-free oats.
Turn it that way.
And, you know, they're thin.
Yeah.
They're nice and thin. And then, you know, you just brown them. And look, they browned up really nice. Oil-free. Oil-free, you guys. Totally oil-free. So she did call for a little bit of salt. I did put just a little sprinkle of salt in it too, which I think really enhanced the flavor. You could totally use one of the salt substitutes as well. What?
Chef, I'm putting some special advice on screen for you here.
Oh,
Pop up in just a moment.
I just read it. What are you talking about? I don't have menopause. I'm way past that, AJ. I'm old. I'm way past that. So here is another flatbread recipe that I found in the bundle. This is from Rebecca Stonor's. Is it Stonor? Just Eat Plants book. This is her sweet potato flatbread. This is incredible. So I love this one too. I couldn't tell you which one I like best. They're both really amazing. These were so easy to make. Both were so easy to make, so flavorful. And I'm just stoked to be able to have something like this. And I believe that I could feed these to my family and my friends, and they would all really like them too because they're super delicious. So I will heat a couple of these up for us before we sit down to eat. So we have the salad with the chickpea croutons to go on top of it. We have our flatbreads or our oat roti, like Tom kept thinking it was oat groats. And then I also made a soup. I was looking through the Indian cookbook, and I found a cauliflower turmeric soup. So AJ, if you're still on, it doesn't have any beans in it, so you can totally have this. I think you would really like it. It was not an Instant Pot recipe, but I when I read the recipe, I thought, you know what, I could totally make that in the Instant Pot because I had other things that I needed to be doing. And with the Instant Pot, you don't have to babysit it. When you're doing it on the stove top, you have to babysit it. You have to go and check, is the heat at the right temperature? Is it, gonna boil over? What's happening? So I did it in the Instant Pot. It worked great. And it's gonna be a blended soup. So I've got my immersion blender here. And so we're going to blend that up. She says you can add 1/3 cup of coconut milk if you want to. I don't generally use coconut milk. It has a lot of saturated fat in it, and I don't always appreciate the coconut flavor that it has. So you could add that if you wanted to. I'm going to just add a little bit of plant milk. Tom, I don't think I have any Joy in here, but I have my oat powder here in the freezer. So
in the pantry or the freezer?
No, it's in the freezer. It's in the freezer.
All right.
So I can just use that because I don't think you've refilled my jar from the tub for
I'll get the tub. It's not an issue.
Okay. Well, I would prefer that because it'll make this richer because it's the Joy almond base.
I'll just get out what you need. I don't need to.
Okay, perfect. That'll work. Oh, and I made the salad dressing. So a really fun salad dressing. This has fruit in it, and it's a little bit spicy. So there is a lot of red pepper or chili powder in these Indian recipes. So start small and then see how it is for you. I actually like some heat, but some of these are pretty hot and spicy. And so start small because you can always add more, but you can't take away. But just that little tiny bit.
When you buy Joy almond milk, you got to go all in like I do.
Okay.
There's a little discount coupon in the bottom of the bundle. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just need like a tablespoon. I'll just want a tablespoon And then, but I'm going to do like 1/3 of a cup of water, I think. But but let's do a tablespoon of that. But once you get that done, honey, I'm going to have you show them what the soup looks like.
Okay.
So we'll wait on Tom for that. So anyway, a simple dressing that you just make in your blender with easy ingredients. So if you guys like Indian food, you know there's a lot of their green chilies. There's a lot of ginger, turmeric, garlic, onions, fresh tomatoes. You know, they don't use canned tomatoes. They use fresh tomatoes. A lot of cilantro, coriander, just gram masala, lots of wonderful spices. So we also do have dessert. I keep looking at the desserts in the book, and AJ pointed out a couple of them to me that are good, but we have so many desserts that I've already made that I didn't feel like we should make another dessert tonight. But just know that the book is full of appetizers, snacks, drinks, and entrees, lots of different entrees, lots of different breads, chutneys, as well as wonderful Indian desserts. So, which is real, you know, I've always wondered, like, what are the traditional Indian desserts? And they've done a really wonderful job of making vegan ones for us. So that is pretty exciting. All right. So I'm going to heat up a couple of the flatbreads for us. So what I like to do is just take a paper towel. You can get unbleached paper towels at Whole Foods or your health food store. And I just dampen it a little bit with water just to, you know, be able to add some moisture back in. And I'm just going to stack them, and I'll probably only eat one. You'll probably eat two.
At least.
At least. And so then I just put these in the microwave. This is one of those little microwave bowl cozies. If you go to a craft show, you can find these. I think I actually bought these when we were visiting in India when we went down to visit Chef AJ and Charles when they lived down there. So let's just do 30 seconds. I think will be plenty.
That's gonna be a
for
lot.
it. Okay. And then I'm going to move these aside just so.
So I've got a tablespoon and a thing to put in it. So what's
Let's
happening?
just put it in here. A tablespoon of the joy out of my little bucket of joy. Just even though.
Level?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's close enough. And we'll just put it in there. So we love these joy.
So that's the equivalent
bases.
of like a half a cup of almond milk?
Well, yeah. Because you usually use 2 tablespoons. Bless
me.
you. Bless you. Bless you.
You didn't grind in pepper in here?
Nope. I did the black cumin seeds.
Oh, okay.
So we like the Joy almond milk bases. So they have almond and cashew, and they also have an oat powder. And we like them because they're all one ingredient, and they're fantastic. And you are not paying for big packaging of a small amount of milk, and you just reconstitute it with water. So super easy to do. Now, if you want to show them our soup here. So you can see this has cauliflower.
And that's my dollop of almond milk there.
Yep, and potatoes and onions and lots of spices in here. It smells amazing. And so I just, you can just, you know, put a little bit of broth or water in the bottom of your pot, saute the garlic and onions and all of those items in here. And then you can add all the rest of the ingredients, put the lid on, and I set it for 5 minutes. And that worked great. And then it was hands off because I didn't have to mess with it. So this is my Vitamix immersion blender, super high powered. This works so great. It will make this cream and smoothie just like I put it in the Vitamix blender and blended it. But I don't have to transfer hot food into my blender container. I get to just do it right here in the pot, and it makes it super easy. So we're just going to get started. And we're going to go. Okay, I'm just going to go down a little because I don't want it to splatter. I think that looks pretty good. This smells amazing. Amazing. Now, I do like a cream soup. If we had some white rice or even some brown rice, you could put that in the bottom of your bowl and then put your soup on top of it. We do like to do that a lot with cream soups. And Tom, I'm going to hand you the base of this. I don't know how I would do this without my assistant. I truly don't know. I know some people
Assistant? I thought I was the supervisor.
Oh,
you said I was the supervisor.
Of course you are. I got that wrong. You are the supervisor. Definitely. You are the supervisor. Okay, here you go. Thank you. And then I guess you did get a good shot. You showed them. You got a good shot of it, CREAMi. You're coming over here to stand your ground.
She went to that business school where they say just give them a good title, but you don't have to pay them anymore.
You're a bad boy. Okay, I didn't get a ladle. I will need a ladle, but I'm not going to serve it up just yet. We're going to do our
Maybe
salad
you can talk
first.
to management and get a label sent over.
Maybe I could talk to management and get a label sent. Okay.
Do you want that? That here. Don't you want this one?
Yeah, that's better.
It's shinier.
Okay, well, also, this is from Super Cubes, you guys. And look at how the handle's made. And that is so that you can clip it over the edge inside the pot. But I just don't want to get it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. See, it just sits on the edge of the pot. It's so great. And then your spoon doesn't fall in. So this is great for potlucks. I mean, I use it at home all the time. But to take it to potlucks, and then your spoon doesn't get down in the pot. So works great. Or it'll also fit on your pot on the stove.
Do we get to see what the finished soup looks like?
Yeah,
is it done?
So yeah, it's
Are you
done.
going to pour it in something?
Not yet, because we're not ready to eat it. Don't you like your soup to be really hot?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but you can show them. See? And I think you could totally do this with broccoli.
So you don't need me to taste it or anything right
now?
Not
right now.
Oh.
Well, you can if you wish.
No.
You can get a spoon
and
have a taste. Okay. And we're going to garnish it, and it's going to be really pretty as well. Okay, so maybe we should do our salad first. I'm just going to check the comments. Somebody says, what is JOI? It's JOI, stands for just one ingredient, and they are milk bases. And so
nut milk bases.
Yes, plant milk bases. The almond is one ingredient, just almonds. And the cashew is one ingredient, just cashews. And then the oat is just oat powder, one ingredient. And so you purchase them and then you reconstitute them with water. So when you're buying that oat milk, cashew milk, soy milk, whatever at the store, you're paying for a little bit of the base and a whole lot of water, plus the individual packaging for everything. And so this, is more environmentally friendly and pretty cost effective as well. So I wish they had a soy milk. They don't yet, but I'm hoping that they do, because our grandchildren do drink soy milk. So I do still buy soy milk that comes in the carton. We have an affiliate link with JOI, because obviously it's the products that we use.
At joy.com/nutmeg.
Are you on
speaker?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, and so we have a code for you in the show notes. So click on the more if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching
Well, not on the show notes of this video. They'd have to go back to one of our regular videos.
Oh, it's not in this one.
I don't do those on the bundle videos.
Oh, okay. Well, you can find
any other regular video will have.
Okay, great. All right, how's that corn looking? Do you want to check it and see if it needs to be turned at all?
Yeah, it's got 1 minute and 24 seconds, but it's browning. I see browning.
Okay.
And the microwave is beeping too.
Okay, so we have the, I gotta look, but I've made so many recipes this week, you guys. I can't keep track of what I've already made. I'm just gonna get rid of that little bit of
How much
extra.
timer should I set?
Let's see. Let's do another 5 minutes.
Okay,
we want it to get a little bit charred, maybe 7.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be great. Okay, so this is the Chana chat salad with the dressing. Oh, we've got some questions. Are these recipes from the Indian cookbook? Yes, they are. And in the show notes here on YouTube, Tom put the name of the book. It is the North Indian Vegan Cookbook, and it's from Broccoli Mom. And I made a bunch of recipes out of it yesterday, and we did a video on that yesterday, so you can go back and rewatch that video.
I put Debbie Jo's question up.
And everything that I have made is gluten-free. Debbie says, Tami, what size Instant Pot are you using for this soup? This is a 6-quart. This is just a 6-quart, and it looks like it made, it's up to the 6. The 6 cups is what it says, but that's more than 6 cups. I don't know. So I use the 6-quart for this. If you wanted to double it, you would need to use the 8. DS says, use the clever spoon today with wild rice and veggie blend and veggie broth and added mango and garbanzo beans served with a spoon into cups. That sounds great. Yum, yum, yum. All right. JNo99 says, Tami, how long did it take you to lose your weight? I'm struggling with my last 10 to 15 pounds. I do not remember because it has been so long ago. I can tell you that it was a slow weight loss because Tom's thinking maybe 6 months or so, because I have hypothyroidism and I do take medication for it. And I did take medication then, and I still have to take medication. Some people are able to go off of it. I have not been one of those people. And so, but I really didn't focus on the weight loss. I really focused on how to eat and on developing healthy habits so that it would stick. And it has. So let's see, what else? All right.
I think that catches you up.
DS says the Indian recipes in the bundle are eye candy. They are. I mean, everybody's photos are just absolutely gorgeous. It's so much fun to go through and look. So if you're struggling to lose those last 10 or 15 pounds, look on YouTube for my calorie density sequencing meals using calorie density video. And that will help you greatly, I think. You'll see where maybe you need to cut out some things in order to get the edge to lose those last 10 to 15 pounds. So that would be the sequencing using calorie density video. All right, let's go ahead and dress this salad.
I'm going to come fix your mic because it's falling into your collarbone there.
Uh-oh. Am I making noise?
No, but it's completely pointing in the wrong direction.
Okay.
So maybe the wire is the wire got too tight. I'll listen and try that out.
Okay, I'm going to just grab some tongs here. I'm going to take a look at the corn. Corn is looking good. I did not grab something to put the corn in.
I'll get it.
But you can do that. All right, so I'm going to add some of this. We're eating a small salad tonight. We had a pretty big lunch, and we have a lot of things to eat tonight, and we don't usually eat a big meal in the evening. And so we're just going to have a small salad here. As you know, our lunch salad is like twice the size of this. I get to lick my finger because I'm not cooking for anybody. Oh, this is really, really good. Okay, I will tell you that this dressing did not call for mango, but I did add some mango to it. It does have apple in it, but I also added some mango because I had some beautiful fresh mangoes that were ripe that just really needed to be used for something. And so there is a mango chutney in the book. I have my own mango chutney recipe. It isn't published yet because I had been working on some Indian recipes, but then, had to move on and do the bundle ebook. And so I will be coming back to that, but I think I'll be using my recipe to make some chutney to go with some of the leftovers that we have. So let me get these salads built.
Did they know that they're joining us for dinner? Did you tell
Yeah,
them?
did you guys know that we're going to eat dinner with you all? So have you guys had dinner? Where are you watching from too? I'm always curious about that. So 2 questions. Where are you watching? And if you already bought the bundle, what have you found in it that you really like? Because we would like to know, because you may have found something that we haven't found yet. And so that would be really fun. I thought I would start a thread tomorrow on my Facebook page and ask people what they have found in the bundle. This is going to be just perfect. And then I do have some extra salad for tomorrow as well. So I guessed pretty good. Just trying to get all those last little bits because you guys know that's all so yummy. I hate for them to go down the drain. All that good nutrition. We want it. Okay, beautiful.
If you think you would like this food, then click the like button.
Absolutely. Click the like button. Yum. So here are our beautiful salads. I'm going to pass that off to you, Tom. He is just doing triple duty here. Okay, so we have the salads. We've got our dressing here. I'm just going to wipe that edge of that off. And I'm going to pop that back in the fridge so it can stay nice and cold because we'll want it again tomorrow. And then I have these croutons, and this is part of the recipe. And these are flavored with Indian spices. If you don't have an air fryer, she has directions. Actually, she did not have directions for air frying. She just had directions for how to make them in the oven. And so you can totally make these in the oven and end up with a nice little crunchy salad. So how pretty is that? Beautiful. And lots of extra little croutons for tomorrow's salad. These also make great snacks. And we usually make some crispy chickpea croutons to take with us when we travel, because you can order a salad in a restaurant, and these, once they're crispy, they don't need refrigeration. And then you can just toss them on top of your salad and you've got your legumes. It works great. Okay. Did the bread get warm?
Oh, it should have been warm a long time ago.
Okay.
I forgot about it. I wondered what was beeping in there.
Oh, the salad also has fresh cilantro in it. Like I said, there's
it's still just a little bit. Is that warm enough, or is it a little helper's app?
Maybe give it 10 seconds.
Okay.
So it's a good idea. Okay, so these are from the North Indian vegan recipe ebook that is in the bundle. So delicious. Ella says, hola from Costa Rica. Hello from Costa Rica. Okay, thank you. We were in your beautiful country
a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, in Panama. It was wonderful. Chef AJ says, I like all 3 dessert books. Yes. So Chef AJ is the dessert queen. And there are beautiful, beautiful books in there. Okay, I think the corn's done. You just need a platter. And
I got the platter. It's over here.
Okay,
you need me to bring you a corn?
Yep, let's do the corn. You know what? I'll go ahead and ladle up the soup, and then we can have some soup, some
I
salad.
had a pair of tongs and I lost them.
I used them. So you'll need to grab another pair back there.
Okay.
This is just how it is in our kitchen. Especially when we're both in here cooking at the same time. It can get hilarious sometimes.
I used a bigger dish because I knew you were going to slather some juice on here. So I wanted to give you plenty of room to work.
Oh, great. That looks good. Now, AJ likes hers done a little bit more than this. She likes to really char it. So here we go. We're going to do some of this beautiful soup. Oh, this looks great. Okay. Gorgeous. And we're going to garnish it, which is going to be beautiful. So a little more soup. Oh, this looks gorgeous, you guys. And it smells so good. I really do wish you could smell it. It's amazing. Okay. So then what we're going to do is, this is a little bit of plain plant yogurt. This is the Kite Hill, and it's made from almonds. And it's a pretty clean one. It doesn't have any sugar in it, no garbage. It has live cultures in it as well. So let's put a little drizzle over the top of this. So we'll just do a little nice little cute design.
It's looking more like dollops to me than drizzles.
Okay. Well, it's pretty thick, so I couldn't really like do a nice drizzle.
I have nothing against dollops. I think they're lovely.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that looks pretty.
If you worked on it, you could make it work a little paisley shaped dollop.
I could. I could get really clever with that, couldn't I?
Oh,
Okay.
There's almost a happy face.
You're funny. Now, if you take a toothpick, you can go through it. Should I grab a toothpick and do that? I think I will. If you take a toothpick and run a toothpick through it, or just a wooden skewer, you can make fun little designs. And so, like if you do a circle all the way around, and then another circle inside.
Let's see what happens.
Then you can you can make pretty little, isn't that fun?
Okay.
Pretty. So it just makes it look fancier. And then people are like, how'd you do that? See that? Isn't that fun? Okay. Giving you more for your money today, people. Lots of fun stuff. Okay. I'm going to move that yogurt. Tom, if you could take the spoon out of that, we really should pop that back in because...
Do I get to lick it?
You can lick the spoon. You can. So what the yogurt does with the Indian food is it helps to kind of cool down and counter those spices. And so that's very, very helpful, especially if you don't, do a lot of hot food. Then she calls for just some coarsely chopped cilantro to go on top of here. And I don't want to cover up all of my pretty design, so I'm not going to put a ton of it, but we'll put some around the edge because it is really pretty to do that. And then this is some black cumin seeds. I believe they're also called nigella. And so then just a sprinkle of those on top. And they do not taste like cumin. Oddly enough, I feel like they taste kind of like ground black pepper. And so AJ is allergic to black pepper, but AJ, I bet you could have this. And look at how pretty this is. And I really like the flavor of it. And so that looks really nice. And then we're going to taste it, but you can also add a little bit of lime juice to it if you want to as well. So that could be really good too. We'll taste it first and see if we want. I was
wondering when you were going to do the
corn. And then I'm going
to
do, so I'm going to do the corn now. So we have our flatbreads, We have our salads. So I'm from the vegan Indian North Indian vegan cookbook. I made the oat roti, and so we have that. We have the cauliflower soup. It was the cauliflower turmeric soup, and we have the Chana chat salad, and now we have the roasted corn. And so what you do with the roasted corn, she has you make up a little seasoning mix. She uses salt in hers, but instead of salt, I used the Salacious salt substitute from Local Spicery. So you could use whatever salt substitute you want, or you could add salt. Then she says to cut your lime in half. Well, this was a huge lime. It was like the size of a giant lemon. And so I had to cut them smaller. And then just press it into the seasoning mix and then rub this over the corn. Oh, yeah. See, that's going to help that seasoning get down into the corn. And you're also going to get that nice lime juice. Oh, my goodness. Tom, can you smell this? This is just amazing. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this. I love corn on the cob, you guys. And we generally do use lime juice on our corn on the cob, which we learned from our son-in-law, who is from Honduras. So, oh, wow. This is going to be amazing. Amazing. So as soon as those spices hit the warm corn, they really lit up. Wow. I can tell already this is going to be a favorite. I'm so excited. I don't know about you guys. I just love being able to try new recipes. It's just so much fun. And to learn how to cook something that you haven't had before. Look at that. Amazing. So I'm only going to do the 2 of them because the other 2 I want to save for tomorrow so that we can do this again and enjoy this meal again tomorrow. And Tom, where is my phone? Because I would like to get.
It's right here with the Instagram people on it.
Oh, so I can't use it. Do we have?
No, you can.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, you can.
Of what we're having. That way I can post a picture.
Yeah, and Instagram folks, if you're making comments, we can't see them on our StreamYard thing. So,
right.
But I don't see any comments. I see.
If you are watching on Instagram and you want to comment, pop over
to YouTube
so that we can see your comments. Okay, let's get some pictures.
There you go. All right.
Thank you. Wow, this looks so amazing.
You got to fix that camera. It's pointing the wrong way altogether.
Oh, dear. What's it looking
The Tom and Tami cam.
It's the Tom and Tami.
The dinner cam.
Wow, this looks gorgeous. So pretty. So you saw how easy it was to plate this, you guys. It doesn't take a lot more effort to make your food look extra special. Why not take an extra minute to do that? Because it's just so fun. Okay, and then we're going to do those. For some reason, it's on live. I don't need it to be on live.
No, that makes a problem in the computer later.
Oh, still, it won't go away. There, now live is off. Those are beautiful. And then we've got our gorgeous salads. And I just cannot even tell you how great it smells in here. This is just amazing. Amazing. Maybe I can get those 2 in at the same time. This is what goes on in our house when my family wants to eat. I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get a picture, you guys. I think a little wedge of lime here would be nice. We'll do that. Wow. This is looking so good. I don't know. He took off to get something. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, do you need something?
No. I'm just wondering what you're doing.
Oh, I was looking for a longer charging cable for the other camera.
Oh, and then I almost forgot. Okay, then we got to get the bread. Thank you guys for your patience. This is what happens when you have a recipe blog. All right, looking good. So here is your phone back, darling. Okay, and now I think that we're ready to sit down and have a taste test. So this bowl is a little bit bigger. So this one is going to be for you. And I'm going to move this. And I'm going to put these right here. And we still have dessert to come, you guys. So, and that is your salad. What I forgot were plates for the corn on the cob. Maybe just the little plates.
No, not the itty bitty ones.
No,
these.
Those, yeah. The middle ones. Perfect.
And
Thank
you got something to drink? I've got my tea.
Yeah, we'll just need napkins. I've got water.
You want real napkins or a paper towel?
Either one. Matters not. And I have another lime if we want more lime juice, which we probably do because we do like a lot of lime juice. So I'm just going to squeeze a little more lime juice on it.
You may put on some smooth jazz.
Well, yeah. Where's the candles? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So here we go. This is dinner, you guys. How great is this? How fun. You don't have to go out for Indian food. It's like impossible to get oil-free Indian food here. You know, they have no idea how they would do that. So there we go. Beautiful. What a guy. He even provides a candle.
Candlelight dinner, everybody. What do you think?
I love it. Okay, I'm going to do one more.
That's my phone. What did you?
I know. Well, you gave me your phone to take pictures. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Oh, we can airdrop them back.
Yeah, you'll just airdrop them. Oh, where's your camera? How come your camera's not down here?
It's right there.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't need that door open so your knees have a place to be? What's happening here?
I can kind of sit sideways. That way you can be closer. Okay, thank you.
All right.
That's great. All right, let's see. Do we have questions?
Linda says my candle is beautiful. You were talking about that. You were talking about the candle, right, Linda? So.
Okay. Dominique is watching from Canada. Great. We're glad that you are here. Thank you so much for joining us. Apple O'Day is here.
Dominique made Rachel Detroit's cactus. Are we eating now? You know, here's the thing. You're supposed to eat the salad first, right?
Yeah. But you don't always, do you?
I like to eat the hot food first while the hot food is hot. And then I eat the cold food second because it doesn't matter that the cold food is cold because it's cold food, right?
This is good.
So there's pure logic in that, I think. So I'm gonna lower that camera down. I don't want to look up that high. It's on your standing up setting. I'm gonna move it to sitting down.
Okay, you guys, the salad is really good. The dressing is very different but delicious. I do really like it. It's super refreshing.
Okay, guys, hang on. We're going down.
We're going for a ride.
Okay.
Vagana says, I'm going to have bundle withdrawal when this is done. I've been known to go back and forth and watch the replay of videos over and over and over.
Oh, we'll tell her what we're doing with him.
Okay, you tell him.
Okay. Oh, like I don't have a mouthful. So Tami asked me to not, I will unlist all the videos when the bundle's over so they don't cause confusion for folks that think they can get a bundle when they can't after the 10th. But for those of you that did get the bundle and want to get a refresher, like, well, they did that video and they ate some Indian meal, but it looked really good, but what was in it? So we will do a blog post that will kind of say, for bundle purchasers or something will be your clue. Because if you don't own the bundle, the blog post won't have a lot of value. But if you do own the bundle, the blog post will have a lot of value.
Yes.
And so we will embed all of our bundle videos in our bundle blog post, which will stay up after we unlist all of these videos on our regular YouTube site. Does that make sense? That seemed like an awfully long answer.
Just go, you'll be able to go to the blog post that is all about the bundle. And we will have the videos that we've done for the past week on there. We will take them off of YouTube, but they will be on that blog post.
See, she did that in 4 sentences.
I know. He always, he gives too much information. TMI, too much information.
You're the one of what, when, and why on ingredients of recipes. We get...
That's different, though.
We get comments, your videos are too long, you give us too many details. Just give us the recipe.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so somebody told me that they didn't need the bundle. All they wanted was my book, but they also...
They don't even want the book.
But I don't really need the book. I don't need your pictures, and I really don't even need your instructions.
I just need a list of ingredients.
And I thought, really? Wow, okay. Mm-hmm.
You're catching up?
Debbie Joy says, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
This is interesting because you're thinking you're going to get a traditional USA standard American diet flavor profile, and it's something completely different.
Mm-hmm. It's good though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
It's almost got a little bit of a savory thing going on. Kind of sweet and savory. I don't know how to describe it.
It has fruit. It has Indian spices.
Mm-hmm. That's where the savory is coming from.
And then it has fruit in it.
Mm-hmm. In the dressing, I don't see fruit. I think I turned my mic on. It's working.
I need to take smaller bites. Apple O'Day says, well, those people who want short videos can go find them all over the place. I love these long videos. They keep me company as I do stuff around my home. Absolutely. I totally get it. If I want to listen to videos, I'll put them on while I'm working in the kitchen, or I'll put my earbuds in and I'll put my iPhone in my pocket. And while I'm cleaning house or going for my walk, I'll listen to it. I think that's great.
When I'm at my desk upstairs in my office, when I'm working on editing videos, I can't listen to videos because I'm listening to a video.
Because you have me talking to you.
So I'm always listening to a video while I'm working technically.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
That's because I only have eyes for you.
DS says, I printed out your book. Thank you for that. You are welcome. Dominique says, I'm going to have to take the food styling class because I'm totally hopeless at that. Raw Chef Yen has a food styling course in the bundle, and she is amazing. Last year during the bundle week, she made some of my recipes. Oh, did you try this yet? Try that.
No, I've been burning through this corn. This is so good.
I bet it is. And she made some of my recipes.
Do you put a little dollop of soup on this?
You can dip it. And she made everything look so gorgeous. And it gave me a lot of ideas of what I could do. Else says, I love to listen as I work. It's less effort to do the work then. DS bought a treadmill and put it in front of the TV and has been doing the Sunday walks. Yay!
Oh, she got on a kick of watching house cleaning videos. Mm-hmm. Did you watch those while you were cleaning house? Because this lady had a lot of good house cleaning ideas. I said, what are you watching? She says, I'm watching this lady clean her house. And I said, you're doing what? And she said, I'm watching this lady clean her house. And I said, okay, better leave that one alone.
You can find just about anything on the internet.
Yeah, I watch videos of how things are made. I love how it's made.
Oh, this is very good.
It's light. It's light and lively. It's almost like dessert soup.
Oh, it's very good. I like it. Yum. Very nice.
Because it's got a lot of cauliflower. It's got onion. What else was in there?
Lots of potatoes.
Yeah. So it's not a heavy soup.
Mm-mm. No, it's very good. I like it.
Now, that corn chowder you made the other day, though, which I would call a heavy soup, well, it's way past soup. It's like a stew or something.
It's a chowder.
It's a chowder.
It's thick.
That is such a comfort food.
Mhm.
You can just eat that and feel so warm and secure. It's-
Apple O'Day says, didn't they learn if you've got nothing nice to say? I know.
That's one of my comments. Why do people sometimes take the time to post certain
I don't know.
comments? It's
Why
like,
do they? Okay. Reheating these in the microwave made them tough.
oh,
Try this one. This one, they got tough. They were really soft
it's
when I
tough
first
now.
made them, but also I laid them out on the board and they sat out for about 2 hours before you reheated them. And so I think they got dried out.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
I'm
the
so
flavor
sorry.
is amazing. The flavor is still amazing.
So make them and eat them right off.
Make them and eat them right away, I would say. And you make a dough with them. And
About the
so,
size of a golf ball.
yeah, and I bet you could just cook up the ones that you want to eat and cover the rest of the dough and put it in the refrigerator and then make them fresh when you're ready to eat them again.
How long have we been on? I don't know.
How long have we been on? I don't know.
It's got to say somewhere here.
1 hour ago.
Okay. So, and then did we lose the Instagram people at this point because of the 1 hour limit?
We would, yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think it shuts down at 1 hour.
Okay. And then do we lose the opportunity to archive it?
I don't know how that works.
But what I'm talking about is Rachel Detroit taught us a couple of days ago how to use StreamYard, and then I've been doing some videos. And so we did successfully start without any fuss, all three, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube today. Because yesterday when we tried it, I couldn't figure out how to I got Facebook and YouTube going, but Instagram continued to be a challenge. We finally got there. But today I had it all sorted, and we came right out of the gate with all three platforms. But the Instagram videos, we understand, stop after 1 hour. Debbie Jo's got a question. I can't see it from here.
Okay. I really like this salad.
Okay.
So the dressing combined with the ingredients in the salad and then the croutons, it's just a really nice combination. And Broccoli Mom said in the ebook that this is one of their favorite salads. So I believe it. Okay, so Mary Shetter says, what book would you suggest? Preferably one of yours for getting started with this way of life. I want to dive in and not start with one meal at a time.
Batch cooking.
Well, we have a batch cooking course that comes with an ebook. The ebook has a little over 50 recipes in it. The batch cooking course has 32 hours of videos. So I go through that and talk about how to cook.
That covers the full arc of, it's not just batch cooking, it's just the whole conversion to plant-based cooking. So yeah, it's more than just like batch cooking. And then in the early months when Tami first converted, she was starting dinners like at 2:33 in the afternoon and would cook solid till like 6. Like every meal was a 3-hour prep because she was trying to figure out how to veganize, or beyond that, whole food, plant-based, healthyize a lot of what were otherwise traditional menus. And that was an awful lot of work. And so when she sorted out batch cooking, that's when things really started to fall into place.
And if you're cooking for just yourself or 2 people, you can cut recipes in half or you can quarter them. I like to batch prep and make more food than we can eat in a day. So I'm constantly putting things in our freezer, replenishing our freezer stash so that we always have healthy, delicious food ready that can be heat and eat. Okay, so I hope that helps. So that you would go to nutmegnotebook.com, click on courses, and then it would be the batch cooking with
There's a
Tami
little intro
course.
video that you can watch for free.
And you can use the discount code Nutmeg30 and save 30%. That's very important. Nutmeg30, save 30%. Debbie Joe 123 says, Tami, do you think we could skip the blending of the soup so it's chunkier? Do you think it would hurt the recipe? It won't look as pretty. I don't know if you saw, I showed what this looked like before I blended it. And it's not a pretty looking soup before it's blended because, you know, cauliflower doesn't look that great when it's cooked down inside of a soup. So to me, it wouldn't be as appealing. Boy, this needs oil. This squeaks every time you move. It wouldn't be as appealing to me. And I do like my food to look pretty. So you could do it, of course. It just wouldn't look as pretty. Also, I think that you could add wild rice to this, brown rice, white rice. I would put it in the bowl and then because if you like a soup that has something to bite in it, I think you could do that. I think you could also put cooked lentils in it if you wanted to, if you wanted something a little chewier. This top isn't real heavy, so it probably doesn't hold that.
Well, it's the way the wire's tugging on there too.
Oh, okay. So definitely you could. Nancy says, do you think putting them in between a warm cloth would keep them warm? Yes. When you cook them, that's what I did earlier today, is when I cooked them, I had a cloth towel there, a kitchen towel there, and I, would put them in that as I was making them. And so that would keep them warm. It's just, I think one is they sat out too long and then we zapped them.
These light colored ones are still fine.
Yes, it's the sweet potato ones that got hard, but the oat ones are nice and soft and pliable. So see, but they're very good. I mean, I don't even mind that these got a little bit tough because they're very delicious. I think if you air fried them, they would be like a cracker. That's a thought too. Okay, so what was in the Instant Pot? I need to chew.
Mm-hmm. I've got the name of them all here in the show notes.
Okay, cool. So all of the recipes are listed in the show notes underneath this video where it says more.
Yeah, the Instant Pot was cauliflower turmeric soup. The two flatbreads are oat roti flatbread. Of course, the roasted sweet corn with the
I haven't even
with the Indian spices from
yet.
the recipe book. The Chana chat salad, which is almost gone here, also from one of the Indian cookbooks.
Wow, guys.
And then we still have chocolate peanut butter pie oh my with Ninja creamy chocolate fudge ice cream, vegan chocolate chip peanut butter blondies, and Goodman bars to look at yet here too. Isn't that good? Are you just now getting to that?
Oh my goodness. This is amazing. You guys, you have to make this corn. I found corn on the cob at Whole Foods. I was so excited yesterday that I found corn on the cob because I'd seen the recipe in the ebook and I thought, oh my gosh. So this is all from, did you tell her the name of the book?
No, I said what was in it. I didn't say what the name of the book was.
Okay, so we're talking all about the bundle. Are you talking? You're going to go ahead?
I'm trying to read, but I'm...
Okay, it is the Northern Indian Vegan Cookbook that's in the new Vegan Health Bundle 2024 that we're talking about.
Yeah, I need to add that to show notes because I say who the authors are, that it comes from Broccoli Mom and Deane Snigdha, but I didn't put the name of their book. So I'm going to do that.
Okay, so the salad is the Chana chat salad from the same book with her dressing and with her chickpea croutons. Delicious. And then the cauliflower turmeric soup and the oat roti was also from the Indian cookbook that's in the bundle, as well as the roasted corn, which, oh my goodness, this is like the best corn on the cob I've ever had. Absolutely delicious. Okay, super excited, you guys. Everything is delicious. And then the sweet potato flatbread is from Rebecca Stonor.
Just Eat Plants.
From Just Eat Plants.
That's the name of the book, right?
Super easy to make. You roll them out with a rolling pin between two pieces of parchment paper, and that worked really, really well for me. Did you print the Indian cookbook? I did not, and I'll tell you why I didn't. Because the book is beautiful. It's so colorful. Every page is a solid color. Blue, green, brown, yellow. It would take a ton of ink to print it. It's fantastic. But no, I didn't. And it's huge. And there's a ton of recipes. So I have it on my iPad and I just scroll. So when here's my tip to you guys. When you are looking at the different ebooks, write down what recipes you're interested in and the page number. So up here I have Great North Indian Vegan Cookbook, and it's Annie Deane is her name. So you'll find it under the A's in the list once you download everything. And then I just went through and wrote the names of the recipe and what page number it's on, so that makes it easy for me to go here and find the recipes. And then, and I was making multiple things at the same time. So what I did on my iPad was I took screenshots of the recipes. So I put the recipes on my iPad, screenshot it, and then cropped them and put them in my photos. That way, when I was bouncing back and forth between, making like 3 different recipes at the same time, I didn't have to keep scrolling through the ebook. So that's the downside to ebooks, but I think we're going to have to get used to them because I think they're here to stay. And it's really like the most economical and eco-friendly way to do the books. So
did you handle the question about the permission?
Yeah, you can. You
Okay.
can take that one.
Yeah. In our book, a couple pages in, there is a printed written permission for one copy from a commercial printer, so that you can show that to a printer in writing if you choose to do that. Can't speak for other books, but if they didn't put a permission in there, you might have to get an email or something from an author if you're trying to get a Staples or Office Depot or somebody like that to print it, because that can be an issue for them legally. So we gave you legal permission right in the book to show until they can go to the electronic page 2 or 3, wherever we do it, and get to it. And that's also why, we did, when Tami showed you the book early on, we left all of the pages white. So if you're printing a single recipe at home for your personal use, then you're not burning up the ink. You can, now our chapter pages are full color, but there's no recipe on that page. That's just to look at. The recipe is over here. Other folks' books, you'll have to look inside the first couple of pages and see if they remembered to do that. Technically, these are e-products, and the authors intend them to be used as an e-product. We make ours a little bit more printer-friendly because Tami likes the printed materials. And even if you're not printing the whole book, you may be choosing to print a page of a favorite recipe. And, one page probably is not going to bankrupt you, even if it's a full-color ink page. But boy, printing a whole book on your home printer, it's not black and white mostly. would burn up a lot of ink.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so
Okay, so
there's a question from Mima about the corn over there.
So we air fried the corn. She calls for putting it in the oven, but we like to air fry our corn. So we did 400 degrees, and I think we ended up doing like 20 minutes. We did 15, and then I think
15
we
and
did
7, 22.
Okay, 22 minutes.
And we got this. Well, yeah.
And
this is the not 8 part.
it's absolutely delicious.
This is the 8 part.
Oh, it's so good.
How clean is your cup?
Yours always is better than mine. Also, you need to read the disclaimers in the front of everybody's books, because some of them say nothing in my book can be reprinted for any reason without permission. I do think that you could, you can print a page at home that you're going to put in your 3-ring binder or in your recipes. That's not a problem. But what it does is it prevents you from being able to take it to a company and have them print it for you. So do read inside the cover of each person's book to see. Also, if you have questions about the recipes, everyone was supposed to include contact information inside the cover of their ebook. And so you can contact them.
Yeah, for a recipe question, contact the author of that particular book, not bundle support, but the actual author.
Exactly.
On the permissions, you were just saying kind of triggered a memory for me.
Sure.
99.9% of the time, everything is fine in terms of people, respecting our work. But we have had companies, commercial kitchenware, utensil sales company, steal an entire blog post of ours, like just copy and pasted Tami's entire blog post about a particular recipe, delete all of her links, put back in their links for spatulas or mixers or blenders or whatever, and then post that on their site as a Nutmeg notebook blog post, but they had stripped out all of our sponsor information and put in their own. And so I did send them a cease and desist.
We've had that happen more than once.
Yeah, so that stuff does happen. It's usually companies trying to lift your work and repurpose it
for their own benefit,
for profit in some other fashion. But it does happen. So that's why we got to have the legal stuff in the front cover, inside the front cover of our book.
Right. Oh, that was so good. I love, this is like a great meal, you guys. I would totally make this again. Very, very good. I do think I would like rice in the soup though.
It could be a cooking for company amendment.
It could.
Or addendum.
Definitely. Okay, so Dominic said that the book is under Broccoli Mom in the Bees. Okay, which is different than, like, we get a pre-download. Our download for the
before it's
content isn't in the same order that yours is. Ours is by the person's name, but evidently when they download it for the consumer downloads it. So look for Broccoli Mom, and it's the Great North India Vegan Cookbook.
Yeah, and speaking of names, probably, and let me know in the notes, it might be Dominique.
What did I say?
You've been saying Dominic.
Oh, Dominique. I meant to say Dominique.
Oh, okay. When you say Dominic, I'm thinking of Sia's.
I'm
thinking of Sia's husband, but I think that's Dominique.
I think this is Dominique.
That'd be like calling me
Tommy.
Tommy instead of Tom. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. This was really, really good. You guys, I highly recommend, if you like Indian food, I think you're going to absolutely love her book, because she's veganized everything, including some amazing desserts as well. So fun. Any more questions? You guys, make sure you give us a thumbs up. If you could do that right now, that really helps our ratings. If you're watching on your TV, get your phone out. go to YouTube and give us a thumbs up.
Get off the couch and go get your phone.
It's probably right beside them. When we're watching TV, where's our phone? Right there on the sofa.
We have some friends that are right here, probably on this show, that share with us that they watch us on TV, and that's why they never comment. But they do comment now. So, yes, Rich, I'm talking about you.
I don't know. He's not on.
Okay.
He's not on right now.
Okay.
Okay. This is so good. So you guys, the bundle ends on Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then this bundle will never be available
I feel like I have to hurry up and
again.
eat before you end the show. Do we have to leave now?
You feel like the end is coming?
Here was it. I think.
And so if you want to get it, don't delay, because always at the end of the bundle, people start emailing us on the 11th saying, I didn't get it. I meant to, and then I forgot it was ending Sunday. So if you think you want it, click on our link, go there, preview what you get. Oh, is there like a high pitch? I just got like a high pitch ring in my right ear.
Nope.
Get it. Go look at it, and you can scroll through and see what all the content is. There's a little description of each item. And even if you only use like 3 or 5 things, it will be well worth it, because you will have so much content to choose from. Karina says it's better than watching TV. It's like a comedy duo.
This is real life. This isn't funny.
Vagana says, I'm watching on my living room TV, but I also brought you up on my phone so I can comment. Nice. That's so great. You figured out a way to comment on the TV, did you not?
I found out a way to see the comments.
Oh, you could read them, but you just can't add one.
Yeah. So there's a question about your iPad. Somebody, this is real. I don't know what's happening to your sound when this is doing this. I'm going to move this because it's like falling back underneath. I'm going to put it here in the middle.
So Dominique says that she's eating Rachel Detroit's frozen apple donuts. Oh my, that sounds so good. Rachel has yummy recipes. She's so creative. We love her. We were on her show. Was that yesterday?
Day before.
Okay, day before. Wonderful.
Because we learned about StreamYard from her on
Tuesday. Okay, Mindy says, hi, you two. Okay, you got me to get out my phone.
There we go.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
But Mindy, did you push like?
Stephanie says, my laptop is plugged in with an HDMI cable to my TV, and I have a wireless keyboard that I type on while I'm watching the TV. You've got it
set up.
Wow, you've got it made, girl. Vagana says, yeah, the comments just show on my TV. I didn't do anything. You mean you set the live up so comments show on your TV?
Well, no, we didn't do that on our end. You have to push some setting on your TV, which we typically don't have on ours.
Right.
But we're watching the shows we watch when we're eating our big salads, our replays. There's a couple of channels we watch that are about restoring old buildings. And so we look forward to Wednesdays and Sundays. We get to watch the next episode of The Newbies.
We love them.
And Raising Voyagers. And the Newbies are restoring an abandoned farm in Portugal. And it's just delightful. They got 2 little boys, and that goes back a little over a year ago. And it's amazing that everything was like buried under feet of biodebris. And it was like one of those where you buy something enshrouded in plaster and you chip it away, and then there's a sculpture kind of pre-made in there. They found stone, what do you call it, the courtyard in between their buildings that they almost didn't know that, to the extent of it anyway. Okay. So we've been watching them for the last year, and then Raising Voyagers bought an abandoned farm in Northern Italy, which is
Yeah.
also very interesting.
Yeah, they're really fun, and they're young families, and it's just fun for us to watch. Okay, so we got some business to do.
I'm listening.
Okay. Is it Lise? O-L-I-S-E. Lise?
Lise? I'd go with a silent E.
I'm making the kheer.
And Spanish should be Lisa. But
I'm making the kheer. Is that how you pronounce it? K-H-E-E-R from Broccoli Mom's book while watching this.
all right.
Awesome. Let us know how it turns out. Tami says, if I buy the bundle, do I have to download everything and print it off to have access? Do you want to cover that?
If you want to keep it. So you have 1 year. You don't have to download it all like tomorrow. We recommend that you do download it and, one file at a time, because it's a huge bundle. So onto your laptop, on your iPad, or onto a solid state drive, and download it into a folder, create a folder, Vegan Health and Weight Loss Bundle 2024, and then drop each file into there one at a time. It does take a little bit of time. And then you've got them all in a safe archive on a hard drive on your PC, on a jump drive attached to your PC, perhaps. Or I did do a download into Tami's iPad. They did disable the download all because this year the bundle is so big, over 150 pieces, that the file zipping programs, whatever, for some reason weren't capturing all of the items. They do provide a list of all of the downloads at the top. There's a folder with a Word document or a PDF that gives you the name of all of the downloads, so you can keep track that you've got them all, because all of them are worth $20, $30, $50, $60, $150, $200. They're all,
Various prices.
Added up, it's like $8,000 worth of stuff. So yes, you should download them over the course of the next few weeks. Best over the course of the next couple of weeks. Maybe you're only doing 10 at a time, depending on your daily schedule goes. If you wait and think you're going to do it next June, you're not going to. You're going to get busy and you're going to forget. We have had people this last week scrambling because the clock is ticking. The final deadline for our bundle offering, actually, it expired a month ago. It expired in February, but I didn't want to be faced this week talking about this year's bundle when people went, "Oh, I bought last year's bundle so I could get Tami's batch cooking book," and I forgot. So the bottom line is, do it now before you forget, and get it downloaded. Once you have this book, you have it. It's in your computer, and you're good to go.
Right.
And that would hold true for everybody else's. There are.
And it would be very expensive to print everything.
Yeah.
So, you might want to just print the recipes that you really, really like. There might be one cookbook that you like, like 40 recipes in, but there might be another one that you only like 3 of them. So in the one that you only like 3 of, just print those 3 pages of recipes that you like. And did you talk about putting it on a jump drive?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, this is a big one. It's 4.5 gigabytes. So it will fit on, there's just a pile of electronic junk over here. I've lost my little jump drive.
So while you're looking for it, Karina says, yeah, I watch you on TV too, on a 65-inch screen. It's like you're both in my living room. That means if we have spinach in our teeth, she's going to see it.
Okay.
So here's a little jump drive.
So I bought this guy in an electronics store in
Greece.
And it did cost me like $20, but it's 50 gigabytes. And so it would hold 5 of these bundles.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, it would just be a little economy guy like this. This guy costs $80 at Costco. This one costs $15, $20 at an electronics store. One thing to be careful about, since I'm giving electronic advice, a lot of these that are used in business for product information and so forth are only 4 gigabytes. So that's a common size of these. So if you're buying one, do not buy a 4 gigabyte. The bundle will not fit. It's like 4.5 gigabytes. So get something that's 10 or more.
My stand goal was achieved today. I just got notification.
Oh, well.
I thought it was going to tell me to stand up.
I achieved and surpassed my sitting goals today.
You did sit a lot today. Okay, so let's see.
Well, I had to build I built that video we sent out about noon or whatever, the little overview, the arcane overview of the bundle content where that Melissa narrated.
So Cindy says, are you taking time off after the bundle mania? Thanks for making all the recipes. I also bought the bundle. Thank you for buying the bundle.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Absolutely.
Well, we're not. We have next Tuesday.
What's next Tuesday?
We start our series with Sia.
Oh, well, that's 1 video a week. That's not 3 videos a day.
Right.
That's going to feel like vacation.
So truthfully,
we're jumping into our normal routine.
Right. So we will be starting a series with our friend Sia from 60 Living, and it's all about how to make your plant life easier. And so easy plant-based living is what we're going to call it.
It's going to be a pretty broad scope of information.
Yes, we're going to have a different topic each week for 8 weeks. And we'll have, lots of links and things for you to just to reinforce whatever it is we're talking about. We're going to share our stories and how we make a plant exclusive lifestyle work for us. And we're going to be sharing all of that with you. And I'm super excited. Sia is a great gal and a wealth of knowledge, and she has 6D Living. And so we're super excited about that. So we will be taking a break. I told Tom, I don't think I'm even going to cook next week. I think we're going to eat from the freezer and eat a lot of stuff that I have made and frozen, and that I already had made and frozen. And because, I've been cooking like crazy for the past week. And you guys know I batch cook. I normally don't cook every day. We eat every day, but I batch prep my salads. And then, I make just a few things during the week. I don't make like 4, 5, 6 new recipes every day. So anyway, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed doing all the cooking. It is very tiring. And we've been doing like 3 lives a day. Plus in between, I'm grocery shopping. I'm looking at recipes. We're making our social media posts. And so bundle week is a crazy time.
Yeah. So you start
but also
that,
fun.
And then there's some other things happening later in March that we really can't talk about, but there's just some really great things happening later in March in a couple of weeks. So stay.
April. In April, we have some things happening in April.
Not March 19th.
Oh, well, we have that too.
Just watch this space. There's some.
I forgot about that.
There's some big things happening in the next 2 months.
We do have a lot of stuff coming up. So it just, it seems like when it rains, it pours. Like, we get contacted about events and things, and everything just always comes either all in the same couple of weeks or one thing right after another. So
we still have Dr. Greger on in April, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Okay. We do. So, and we don't know if you saw our Dr. Barnard interview. That was last week. Go back and check that out.
Yeah, we got an education on what's going on in the world of injectable weight loss, Ozempic and Wegovy. And oh my goodness, what an interesting subject. I've been watching a bunch of YouTubes on it, and that is going to be pretty interesting how that rolls out over time for folks that are taking that, and all functions that can be accomplished with natural foods.
Okay, we've got some more questions.
Yes.
You answered how much space does it take up, and are all the bundles about the same space size? This one was the biggest one we've been in. The content in this bundle is the biggest one,
Yeah,
which is why they couldn't do download all.
Yeah, because last year it was like 4.2 or 4.3 gigabytes, and this one was closer to 4.5, just a little bit over the line.
Mindy says, unfortunately, I got to get going. It was fun hanging out with you both tonight.
Thank you
We'll
for being
watch the
here.
rest tomorrow. Thank you so much. Sleep well. Let's see. Stephanie says, I can't wait for the collab with Sia to start. Yes, that'll be Tuesday it'll be 11 a.m. Pacific time. We're super excited about that. Karina has a Samsung external hard drive. She just plugs it in when she wants to copy or put a huge download on it. Perfect.
And that's what I did on your computer. I put it on your external hard drive as a backup.
Yeah.
I think I've got it on your regular drive too. But
yeah, it's really a good idea to put it in more than one place. That way, if you lose your hard drive,
for us, I like to have it in every place so that whatever computer I'm on, I can go grab a.
Yeah, we have multiple computers and iPads and iPhones, so we like to have it on every device. Pamela Jones says, Tammy, has your appetite shrunken since you lost your bulk weight? Well, I would say that my appetite has shrunken in the last couple of years, and that's probably an age thing because I've been eating this way for 11 years. So, you want to grab the piece of pie that's in there too, honey? And so I think for me, it's kind of an age thing. And plus you have to realize
how many of these do you have stashed away? This is the second.
You need to not know. I think you need to not know. Okay.
And then is this part of the conversation or no?
Oh, we can talk about it.
Okay.
We're not going to make it. I'm full. I haven't even finished my corn
full
yet, and I need to finish my corn. So, but let's take care of these questions. Okay. So what I was going to say is that you have to remember that whole food plants are extremely filling, especially fruits, vegetables, and things that have been cooked in water like beans, rice, oats, that kind of thing, because you have a lot of fiber and you have a lot of water. And so these foods are very filling in our stomach. And so it's much harder to overeat on the delicious whole foods that we eat. Yes, you can still overeat on sweets because these are baked or cooked down or more concentrated calories. And so they're more highly palatable, and our brain likes sweet and it likes fat. And so if we're eating that, it's much easier to overeat on it than it is to eat corn and, whole grains and fruits and vegetables.
My comment on appetite, though, would be because of the food we eat, we get to eat a lot of the food that we do eat regularly. And that's not this stuff per se, but all of the steamed vegetables and the giant salads and beans and rice and corn and all the stuff that Tammy makes. We are eating to satiety every meal. There's no sense of deprivation anywhere along the line. So I like the big salads. A part of my
enjoyment
craving of that is that I get to eat for a while. But it's mostly fiber and water.
Right. Or even when you make your dump soup, it's all vegetables and
a little
broth.
Bit of starch and broth.
Right.
But I'm really full. I've got a full satiation going on. So so my appetite is well served by this lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. But we don't eat as much as we did when we first went whole food plant-based. Our salads have gotten, recently yours has gotten bulky again, but like my salads have gotten smaller. And when I started doing intermittent fasting, then also my appetite seemed to get smaller.
Okay.
So, but anyway, but we're all very, very different. So you can't compare yourself to how much other people eat because individually we're all very, very different. I know some whole food plant-based people who are very, very tiny, small people, and they eat really large volumes of food. They're super physically active and mostly what they eat are fruits and vegetables. And so they need a large volume of those in order to get enough calories. So, so you can't compare yourself to the volume of food that other people are eating. We're all an experiment of one. There's no right or wrong amount as long as you are eating to satiety and not past that. We don't want to eat to the point of, overstuffing ourselves like on Thanksgiving. We want to eat until we're comfortably full, and before we're completely full, we need to learn to stop there. People are answering. JNo99 said, how much is the bundle? It's $49 for 153 pieces of content that's valued at $8,000. If you were to go and purchase all those individual pieces of content on the internet, it would cost you over $8,000, and you get everything for $49. Will you absolutely use everything in it? Probably not. But if you use even 1 to 5 things, you'll be money ahead, and you'll probably use far more than that. Let's see.
Yeah.
They said that Kathy Hester is going to show how to download it.
Right.
Okay, they're talking about the CREAMi because they saw you pull that out. So, all right. So, can you have dessert? Yes, you can. There are a ton of dessert recipes in this bundle. There's over 2,000 recipes. Somebody went through and counted them all up.
And no, you don't have to cook them all. You scan through the bundle
yes.
and find the things that resonate for you. And
oh,
check
you're
those
no
out.
fun at all. Oh, don't listen to him. Make everything. But not all at the same time. I mean, seriously, 2,000 recipes, you could make a recipe a day, and it's going to take you years to do all of the recipes that are in the bundle. It's amazing. But there are some cookbooks that are solely dessert books that are amazing, and all of the recipes are oil-free. They are not all gluten-free, they are not all salt-free, and they are not all sugar-free. But there are at least 3 dessert recipe ebooks that I know of that use whole fruits to sweeten everything. So one is mine, and this is our peanut butter chocolate pie, oh my. And you make it in a springform pan. It is perfect for a birthday, an anniversary, a special occasion.
That's what it looks like with the drizzle on it.
Yeah, which we're not going to do tonight. I'm not going to be able to eat that tonight because I think this is going to be very filling.
Are we going to eat those?
Yeah, we can have this.
Let's put that back.
Yeah, let's put that back.
So let's talk about these before they thaw out.
Yeah, and then this is, okay, so my dessert recipes, I have 3 of them out here, but I have more in my book. So this is a nice cream pie with a chocolate cookie crust, and then I have a peanut butter chocolate drizzle to put over it, and then you do crushed peanuts. You can use peanut butter in this, or you can use peanut butter powder if you want to keep it lower fat. And then this is the chocolate fudge Ninja CREAMi ice cream recipe. This is our grandkids' favorite. I have to have some of this made for them every time they come because they always, always, always want this. This is a favorite for many, many people. It's their favorite recipe. It's really delicious. If you don't have a Ninja CREAMi, you can still make the recipe and you can freeze it in popsicle molds. And then you have chocolate fudge bars, which are amazing and so delicious. So, or you could mix it up and use frozen ingredients and make it in your Vitamix instead. So can you tell that I love chocolate? I love chocolate. Okay, and then this is the...
Vegana was wondering where the download all button was. They took it off because it was creating too many problems.
Yeah. And then these are the peanut butter chocolate chip Blondies. This is also my recipe. I like to make them in a 9-inch round pan and then cut them in wedges and then make either the chocolate fudge ice cream or the peanut butter chocolate chip ice cream and then make a scoop of this and put a scoop of that ice cream on top of this. It looks really, really cute. And then you can also take some of that peanut butter chocolate drizzle and drizzle that over the top, and some crushed nuts if you wish. And then these little gems are my friend Chef AJ's Goodman Peanut Chews. These, my friends, are like a candy bar. These are amazing. They even have their own ebook, just an ebook in the bundle, and a video on how to make them. And they are delicious. I made them.
The Goodman bars have their own ebook.
They do.
Yeah,
they
no, I saw it. I put it in the slideshow. I put it in the the video we released this morning. I found the Goodman bars ebook.
Let me tell you, if you need to take something, a dessert someplace where it's all sad eaters, you need to make these. These are incredible. Nobody will know that they're vegan. Nobody will know that they have any healthy quality to them at all, because they taste sinfully delicious. They are amazing, absolutely amazing. Probably one of the best vegan dessert recipes that I have ever made. And I have made plenty, let me tell you, plenty. These are incredible. So you can make these for Christmas, every holiday, take them to work, take them, to every party, and everybody's going to love you for it. Simple, easy. There's like 3-4 ingredients and super easy to make, and you don't have to bake them. Perfect for summer, right? Okay, let's see. So we do like the Ninja CREAMi. Now we have every device that you could probably have to make nice cream, which is what we call when we use frozen fruit to make it. So we have the Champion juicer, which makes a beautiful soft serve. We have the Yonanas. We need to cover it with plastic before we put it back in,
Okay.
or put it back in the red container that's in the big freezer in the garage.
I'll just cover plastic.
Perfect. We have the.
But now I know where the rest is.
You can't get in it though. I need those for show and tell until Sunday night. But you can eat that one if you really want it.
No, I would eat those things in front of you if they're not reserved.
Yeah, we can share these. What was I saying?
I didn't say anything about sharing.
We have the champion juicer that you can use to make soft serve with frozen fruit. We have the Yonanas, which you use frozen fruit. We have the Vitamix blender, which you use frozen fruit in, and it makes delicious soft serve. What's different with the Ninja CREAMi is that it makes an ice cream just with frozen fruit. If you can just open up a can of pineapple, crushed pineapple in its own juice, put it in here, freeze it, run it through the Ninja CREAMi, and you will have scoopable ice cream. You can do applesauce. You're making a lot of noise.
Well,
there,
something
friend.
Totally bizarre is going on with this plastic wrap.
I know that thing keeps breaking on me. It's a really bad box, or I didn't put it together right. That could be. Maybe I didn't assemble it correctly. So what we love about this is you do make your mixture ahead of time. You freeze it in these little pints, and then you blend it and using the Ninja CREAMi. The blend isn't the word. Spin. You spin it, and then you scoop it. If you don't eat the whole pint, which we usually get 4 servings out of it, then you just smooth off the top and refreeze it. And then the next time you want it, you spin it, and it's like brand new ice cream again. So it's really fun. You can make different flavors. Buy extra pints. We have 6 of them, and I can do different flavors, and then we can have an ice cream sundae party. So it only takes 2.5 minutes to spin it. And so you can, in 10 minutes, you can spin 4 different flavors, and then you can put different toppings out. You can make my chocolate sauce and have nuts and sprinkles, the little chocolate cacao nibs, coconut, dried fruit, chopped up fresh fruit, And it's just so much fun, and it's scoopable. So what that means is it doesn't melt right away. Like what we make in the Vitamix is delicious, but it turns to a shake right away, especially in the summer. It melts really fast. And with the scoop, it stays nice and scooped. And so it makes it really fun. That's it. Don's like, where do we find the recipe for the chocolate fudge creamy nice cream? It's in my ebook, but it's also on my blog. So here's how you find.
It's in the bundle.
It's in the bundle, but it's also on the blog.
Okay.
So you can Google Nutmeg Notebook Ninja CREAMi, and then all of my Ninja CREAMi recipes will show up. Or if I have a YouTube video, it will show up. So
so you can search on Google proper or on YouTube in their search bar.
Right.
You'll get all the videos that way.
Yeah.
But Google, if you do Google will give you blog posts and videos.
Right. So nutmegnotebook.com, Ninja CREAMi.
Oh, speaking of Google.
Yes.
We were talking earlier about there's things happening in the next few weeks. In the future, there's a lot going on. And those things will be announced vis-a-vis our email list. So if you're not signed up at nutmegnotebook.com to receive emails, and then you can do that now, and then you'll be tuned in to what's going on later in March and April, that we have to get all finished, sorted out. So please do that. Now, you may have already bought the bundle and you don't want any more of these bundle emails from me. And so you may have unsubscribed for the moment.
It's okay. We understand.
But if you've done that, then you should resubscribe on the 11th. I promise on the 11th, I won't send any more bundle emails. I did not send one today. I spared everybody today.
Yeah, but the reason we have to do that is because not everybody
just 10 days. They don't look every day.
Not everybody opens their email. Not everybody goes on social media. Not everybody
It's a little bit
checks
less than
YouTube.
Half. It's a little less than half of the people we send emails to that open it. Yeah, any email. Mm-hmm. The maximum open rate I see is just under 50%. 46% is a high open rate for our emails. So at least half of our mail list doesn't know about the bundle if they have been ignoring those Nutmeg Notebook emails.
Right. So Vagana says, I have a Yonanas, which is so easy and requires no pre-planning. That's the beauty of it. But I'm thinking, should I get a CREAMi? Here's what I say. Did I need a CREAMi? I didn't need a CREAMi because I have all those other gadgets that I can use to make really nice cream. But what I was really sold on was when we went to Chef AJ's, and, she was serving us up one that she made with applesauce, one she made with watermelon, one she made with canned peaches, one she made with the canned pineapple, and then, some flavored ones where, you blend stuff up. And the fact that it was scoopable, that really, I was like, oh my gosh, that's what sold me.
Yeah, 2 years ago, everybody in town went ninja bonkers, including Tami.
Yeah. We all did. But it's just so fun because it's scoopable and our grandkids just love it. And, and like that one is made with sweet potatoes. And so I don't feel bad about giving them that at all because it's super nutritious and good calories.
Does Kathy have a ninja book in the bundle?
She doesn't, but there is a ninja book in the bundle.
Okay.
So Nate Morris has a book in the bundle that is all for the Ninja CREAMi. And he's a raw foodist, and his and Lissa's recipes are incredible. And the hand salad wraps are one of my favorite things. And you guys get that book in the bundle. And we did a video a couple days ago and showed you how I make them, how I roll them, and she makes all of her fillings are all raw. You don't have to do that. And I went into depth about that in the other video. So check out our videos that we've done for the past week for lots of ideas and see what we have made.
And
and I bought the hand salad book from her last May. before it was ever in a bundle. And I don't regret it for a minute because we have enjoyed having those wraps.
You're a pro at making those now.
I am.
So our links are in, I'm trying to say, on Facebook or in the post, and on YouTube, it's down in the show notes. I think we probably lost the Instagram folks at this point, but it's in the bio if you go back and watch the Instagram. So anyway, and if you haven't got the bundle, then we sure hope you will. And we certainly do appreciate that if you're able to use our link to get the bundle. That's the unfortunately, that's the only way that Tami is compensated for the work she did putting into the book. But really, our mission, our message is to share this immense wealth of information about living a healthy, whole food, plant-based lifestyle with as many folks as we can, as often as we can, for the next few days. And then we'll get back to our normal stream of education after that. So anyway, thank you for thinking of us at bundle purchase time. Yeah, absolutely. Apple O'Day says, Nate does love his nice cream. His recipes are superb. Kylie says, thank you for these great videos. I ordered the bundle. Cindy says, will you take the videos down after the sale? We're going to archive them in the nutmegnotebook.com blog post about the bundle. We will leave that up, and in there we will embed all of these videos where we talked about what's in the bundle for the very purpose of giving people that bought the bundle a place to go to recall, recollect, or get advice on what might be in there that we found to be wonderful, interesting, delicious, or exciting. Can you hand me the notebook that's under there? So the notebook, please. Oh, okay. So we will be unlisting all of these videos from our regular YouTube channel. They will not appear there. You will have access to them by going to the blog post and clicking on the embedded unlisted videos there. And it'll say, at the very front, bundle's over, can't buy it. But if you did buy it, here's some videos you might watch to find out more about what's in your bundle. So, right. And then I highly recommend that you just get yourself a little notebook. And as you're going through the bundle, you just take notes. Which book did you find? I know I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I promise. Okay. It's making him nervous. I've got half an ear of corn here, and it's making him nervous. It's calling my name. Why aren't you eating that? Because, it sticks in my teeth, and I always think, oh, well, right now you don't have any corn in it. We are streaming in HD, so if there was corn in her teeth, you guys would know. You would see it. So write the name of the ebook and the recipes that you like, the name of the ebook and the class you want to take. And then don't forget that there are certain items that are coupons from some plant-based vendors. And so you want to go through and look at everything. And if anything is time sensitive, then make yourself a note of that so that you can take advantage of the coupons or any classes or anything that's going on. I've got a challenge for these guys. Okay. What is it? In taking Tami's advice to write things down, yesterday morning, she was sitting on the couch going through our book, and she noticed a letter missing off the end of a word. Oh my goodness! In we think a recipe, and so then I was going to go and correct that and re-upload the thing with the corrected with the word with all of its letters, and she said, "Well, where is that?" And she says, "I didn't write it down." Right, and I forgot. And so I said, well, I'll give one thing I remembered, but the other mistake I found in the book. So my challenge to you is somewhere in our ebook. Oh, there's somewhere on these 118 pages, there is a letter missing. There's a word missing the last letter of it or something. Off the end, I think that's what it was. Is that what it was? The last letter missing off of a word. I think so. So if you find that, my email is tom@nutmegnotebook.com. Send it to him because it was killing him this morning. He wanted to fix it, or last night. He wanted to fix it, and he was like, I asked you to write it down. I was like, I was busy. I won't be in the middle of something. We won't be offended. It actually will save us the time of worrying about losing sleep about finding the missing letter. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I've seen other ebooks that have mistakes in them. I'm not going to, and 3 of us edited that. You, me, and our daughter. All went through it and edited it, and we missed 2 things that we've found so far. This Is that,
do you think?
do you smell it? I smell like
It smells
fireplace.
like
Oh,
vanilla.
our windows are open. Somebody's got their fire. Remember you said you were too
yes,
hot?
Yes.
Somebody
That's
is barbecuing.
or something.
I'm going to go shut the windows. I'm getting
Okay.
smoke.
I smell it too,
Okay.
now that you mention it.
And then we need to finish
Okay.
up. It's getting late.
All right. So Ann Harrison says, thank you so much for letting us watch again, especially because you have tips and variations we can try, even for other recipes. Thank you. I hope others will do the same. I'm sure that, you know, I don't know what the other people in the bundle are doing because we're so busy doing our own thing, but I'm sure other people are doing this as well. Bagana says, yep, peaked on Instagram, and this live is still going there. Really? Oh, I'm so surprised.
Maybe it's just that we can't save it.
Maybe, oh, we can't save it if it's over an hour. That's probably it.
Okay, well, hello, Instagram people.
Yeah, hello,
We're glad you're still here.
We're glad you're here. Bagana says, so wonderfully old school Tami's composition notebook is, isn't it? And this is why I am called Nutmeg Notebook, because I have notebooks for all kinds of things. This is how I keep track of stuff. This is how I stay organized. This is how I plan out recipes. It's how I plan out my ebooks. I am so old school, it isn't funny. But I still use a computer. You know, I have my laptop, I have my iPhone, I have my iWatch, I have my iPad. I still do all that.
I have my Goodman bar.
But there is nothing as good as writing things down. And they have done studies for journaling, and it's actually better and more therapeutic if you put pen to paper rather than typing it on a computer. I thought that was really fascinating. Oh, I do have a rubber band on there. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So are we going to cut that in half and share it? And then I'm going to save mine till I get the kitchen cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think I'm not going to eat mine.
What about the corn?
I'm going to finish my corn. And look, we get to have more of the corn tomorrow. And you guys, for the cauliflower soup, it is not an Instant Pot recipe, but I made it in the Instant Pot. So I sauteed the onions and the garlic and everything in my Instant Pot on saute. Then I put all the rest of the ingredients in and set it for 5 minutes. Okay, but the recipe was not an Instant Pot recipe. But you know, I like to adapt them to it if I can. So I'll be trying, you know, to adapt some of the Indian recipes to the Instant Pot because it's just easier if I don't have to watch something on the stove. All right. Shirley says, thank you for your videos. Bought the bundle last night. Yay. Kay Paris says, I love composition notebooks. I use tons of them. Thank you. I do too. Cindy says, best school. Apple O'Day says, I write notes on my hand and call it my Palm Pilot. That is too
Palm
cute.
Pilot. I remember Palm Pilots.
She says only folks of a certain vintage get that joke.
Mm-hmm. No, that was back in my early sales days. If you had a Palm Pilot to keep track of your business contacts, you were pretty hot stuff.
Yeah. Stephanie says, thank you both for all you do. This has been amazing and the food looks delish. Shirley Mate says, so funny. My husband does the same thing. Wants to know if I'm going to finish that. Yes. When we first got married, you guys, oh my goodness, he used to do that to me all the time because he ate really fast and I eat slower. And so he would be done and I would just be halfway through my meal and he would be like,
see, I grew up where mealtime was a competition.
You didn't let me finish. And he would be like, are you going to finish that? And I'm like, I don't know yet because I'm still eating. And you used to do that to the kids too.
That's why I like the big chop salads because I just get to eat and eat and eat some more and then eat some more after that.
DS says, I'm vintage and have a Palm Pilot too. Cindy says, can you share the recipes names? They are all in the show notes. So right underneath the video where it says more, click on that. And Tom wrote the name of the
if you're on
ebook.
Facebook or Instagram, pop over to YouTube and get them there. They might be
Mhm.
on the Facebook post. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Lydia says, Apple O'Day, you're too much. Jill says, oh, love the Palm Pilot. All right, you guys. Well, this is really fun. I think a lot of us are of a certain age. This has been great. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
I'm 29 years old in some months.
It was really fun to be able to share our dinner with you and share these amazing recipes. There's so many talented people in the plant-based community that are really trying to help all of us eat healthier, but still have delicious, fun food that we can make and that we can share with our loved ones. So it's just really fun to be able to try them.
Yeah, one thing we enjoy about the bundle is it gives us a chance, because we do have a bit of an audience at this point, to share the work of people that may have smaller audiences to be known in the plant-based community.
Right.
And then there's folks that are very well known on Instagram, but perhaps don't even have a YouTube channel and so forth. So some of the folks that we have on are like, I would like to be on your show. I don't have a big following for you to come on mine, but can we share the show? And then they become known to our entire audience, and then that helps them grow their mission and grow their business and get exposure for what services they are offering the plant-based community.
Yeah.
So,
and the really fun
whether
thing,
you're a small newer creator or a small established creator or a creator in a different niche, we're kind of cross-pollinating across each other's media worlds. And it floats everybody's boat, actually.
Well, and the fun thing is we all offer a little something different. We might have a different approach to doing something, or we cook in a little bit different way. And, everybody has something unique that they offer to the plant-based community. So that's why it's nice to follow a variety of people, because you learn different things from different people. So that makes it really fun.
Says, I missed it. How old is Tom? I said, I'm 29 years old and some months. 29 years old and some additional months.
Dia says, it's nice to have the different perspectives. Absolutely, because there isn't one way to do this lifestyle. So everybody just shares what they do, and then you can learn from all of us and then find your own way, what works for you. So, well, we better get this place cleaned up, because I would like a little TV time or something before we have to go to bed.
I will answer Elle seriously.
Yes.
I was born in 1954. They threw away the mold. They didn't make any more. I'm the only one.
Yes.
So that puts me coming up close to 70 here before too long.
Yep. Pretty soon we'll be celebrating. Oh, I wonder what you're going to want for your dessert.
I have a lot to choose from, don't I?
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
I don't know. Oh, my pie might be up there.
It could.
On the list.
Well, any one of these things would be good. Okay, we need to go to bed, because I'm sure we'll have to go live again tomorrow.
Elsa's the same age, she says.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Give us a thumbs up.
Get the bundle. Link in the description.
Because it really helps us. And tell your other plant-based friends about the videos that we've done, and we will put those on the blog so that you can go back and watch those, and it'll help you guys find some nice ebooks in the bundle. I'm Tami.
And I'm Tom.
And we help you get healthy and stay healthy one bundle at a time.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Good night, everybody.